Hey everyone, I've got a chance to spend a little time digging into the comments. As you know, I've decided to stop digging in deeply into every single comment on YouTube, focus in on trying to find the best products on the planet and continue to chase. I feel like it was time to do that. And so I got in and just kind of perused through the comments, and I hear you. You're freaking out. I would have thought that I'd gained a little bit of leeway here, being as we've shared with you like the full profitability spreadsheets on, say, the 1M, and then sharing with everybody the full process of how many entrants there are. I don't know of anybody else that does a live drawing, but you've come to expect it, and I get that. And I wanted to give you a little more context. The guy who won the car is in New York. He was speechless. I had to call him back a couple hours later because he didn't know what to say. He didn't know how to act. He didn't know what to do. He's like, should I take the car? Should I not? I'm freaking out. Not because we had to do several drawings, but just because this is what he's dreamt of. He bought a couple $100s worth of stuff and won this amazing car. So we did record this. I just didn't record it live. And one of the reasons why I couldn't just post that, I was editing it and was going to put it up, but there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of email addresses and names and phone numbers in the darn Zoom video of us going through the process of selecting the winner. I didn't want to do it live because we frickin' screwed it up twice already. Screwed it up Friday, screwed it up Monday, and what you saw on Monday when I called the winner, I'm looking through the order, and I'm like, shoot, what do I do? I'm freaking live on YouTube here, and I don't think this person bought an eligible item, and that's why I've shut the darn live off, and I was like, well, this is stupid to have this thing up here and everybody complaining, so I just took it down. And so knowing that we would figure it out and we'd draw the winner and choose the winner. And so here's a little clip of Thomas and us picking. It actually goes by King. That's his middle name. And so King, us going through selecting him, and then his reaction is freaking priceless, man. So despite you kicking and screaming and everyone questioning my integrity, which is insane to me, but despite all of that, the right guy, OG, old school OG guy, won it. He's beside himself. We got it right. We did it correctly, but unfortunately, we've done 20 of these things perfectly, and probably the last one goes off with the first hitch we've had. So sorry about that. I don't want to be. I'm Mr. Frickin' Transparency here. I'm not trying to hide anything. I know you guys are accustomed to the live stream, even though we're the only ones who do it. I guess it doesn't matter. And so here's the footage of us going through. I can't show you the whole 20-minute video because we're showing everybody's personal information on that video. And so here it is. And congrats to King for winning this sucker. This car is going to leave here probably tomorrow. Bubba's taking it direct to him. Bubba's my guy who gets my cars for me. He's taking it direct to him. All the parts are sitting here, ready to go. They're packed up and ready for it to go on the truck and go up to him. And then I asked him if he'd grab a clip of him taking possession of the car. I have to send the title off here today, but wanted to update you. I hear you. I hear those of you who are a little disappointed. I'm disappointed too. You think I wanted to have this happen? Heck no, man. I was ready to kill Bryce and Tommy. But in fairness, it wasn't Bryce and Tommy's fault. We were prepared, ready, entered. Run the thing on Friday, doesn't work. Run the thing on Monday, doesn't work. Fix it, it works. So here's the footage. All right, so I want to make this recording so that way we have this documentation for the future. We had issues with the viral sweep software that we've used roughly a dozen times over the last 5 or 6 years. It's been a part of essentially every giveaway we've done. And the way that Viral Sweep works is that items in our store that were giveaway eligible based on the legal documentation that Sarah prepares for us, that documentation denotes, we have the ability to denote certain products in the store. And so those products are tagged and available for eligibility for the giveaway. We had an error with the viral sweep software twice in the past week, Friday and then Monday when we attempted to draw the winner. We used the software live on YouTube on Monday, and it was malfunctioning. The winner that was drawn was not eligible. It was a company. It wasn't a specific person. We weren't able to get a hold of them. So what we're doing is doing a live redraw. What we've been able to do, Tommy, if you can explain what we've been able to do in extracting the appropriate data, importing and bringing in all of the mail-in entries so that we have a robust and proper list of all entrants in the proper percentages. So how does that work?
For sure. So I'll do mail-in entries first since that's kind of easy. So in the official legal rules, there's things that you have to do where you like clearly print your name, address, and all that. And so any of the mail-in entries that were valid, we put into a spreadsheet, and every mail-in entry is equal to one single entry, and you're only allowed one single entry. So we put that in a list and got those all squared away, and then the other side is the Shopify. So every dollar spent on giveaway eligible items is equal to one entry. And so what we did is we pulled a report in Shopify that said, hey, during this time period of June 1, 2025 to July 15, 2025, if they purchased a giveaway eligible product, every dollar they spent towards that is equal to one entry. And so we were able to use that report and export that into a spreadsheet, and that was used as the list of people and how many entrants or entries they have based on what they spent. Just to confirm that that number was right, we also did an orders export of just all the orders in Shopify, and Joe went through and double checked and verified that the report that we pulled for Shopify that we uploaded into Viral Sleep and how we're going to pick the giveaway winner is true and accurate.
All right, so we're going to share. Who's sharing the screen?
Bryce is best to do
Yep,
that.
Okay.
I can do that. Yep. Okay. So just overview on my screen here. So make sure you can all see it, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we've gone to the back end and exported the data from Shopify. Just more, how we do it. You can kind of read this code here, but it tells you any product that contains the word Emira, Lotus, giveaway, inside the hex, or microfiber towel sampler kit, which is an item that didn't have one of these tied to it, from this date range to this date range, and it's going to be grouped by the person. So going here, you can see this person, Miguel. Miguel has 4,199 entries technically because he doesn't have a full entry to give him 4,200. So we took this data and exported it like Tommy said. And then as well on this spreadsheet here, we have a spreadsheet of our mail-in entries. You can see it's their initial entry is 1, and these are all accounted for down to this last person here. Those entries all get imported into Viral Sweep, which is here on the left side of my screen. So this is our Emira sweepstakes. This is the newest one we ran with the correct data verified and it imported. If you look at the entrants and go over here and you can see all of the valid entrants, if they're mail-in or if they were brought in through Shopify. So as you get into the way, you see Shopify orders start coming in and it has their entries tied to their email.
Yeah, and you
So
can see on the top that the total entries is 4,847, which is what it should be.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
entrants. So many individual people have entered the actual giveaway.
And so the issue with the software where we encountered an issue was it was importing all orders for the time frame, not Amira tagged or giveaway eligible orders.
Correct.
Correct. So the issue that happened with the software is in the morning, on the next day, Monday, or not the next day, we did it on Friday, didn't work. I was like, we have to move it to Monday. So on Monday around, what was it, 6 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
we attempted to pull it, and Monday morning the data was good in Viral Sweep, but from that time in the morning till 6 p.m., there is what's called a bulk order poll done in Viral Sweep. And what that does is it bulk polls every single order from June 1st to July 15th, thus compromising the data. I wasn't aware of it until you guys called and you're like, something seems wrong. So the data was wrong, and I left that in here and we can show it like, this was wrong. And it is not valid data to select a winner off of, so we have to do a redrawing. So you can see here, total entries is not accurate to what it should be. The total sales amount is not accurate to what it should be. The winner picked is not accurate for someone who could win this car.
Yep.
So that's where we've gone ahead and have this new one called Emira Sweepstakes with the correct data pulled directly from the source of the website without Viral Sweep. This is a manually imported list. It does not pull through an API from the website. It's solely by us uploading spreadsheet data through a CSV.
Got it.
And the reason that we're having to do that this way and not just redraw the old one is because it included people that shouldn't have been included, and that alters the chances, the odds changed. And so that's why doing it this way, where it's a CSV from Shopify verified twice, is true and accurate the way it should have been from the start.
Click on view all in the 13 promotions we've done over 30 days ago. So that list, just to show people these were all of our historical giveaways, which were all accurate and essentially perfect.
Yeah, we've never had an issue with the software until recently. It just has an issue polling orders of past that have the specific items in those orders for the giveaway. Instead of doing that, it just kept bulk polling every order from beginning date to end date versus polling orders that are eligible, meaning has items in them that are giveaway specific. But you can see all the ones we've done and pick from, and you could watch all the live streams we've done with these giveaways.
Yeah.
There's this one happened to be the one that didn't work.
So I have taken down the live stream just to not aid in more confusion. We're going to do this offline, and I'm going to call the winner here in a minute, directly. So let's do it.
Yep. And do you want to just get right to it? Don't do the countdown, or?
Yeah, I'd say just freaking do it.
Okay. So right now I clicked on winners on Emira Sweepstakes. We're going to draw one winner at any time during the giveaway. And then we're going to have one winner. So I'm going to click here on draw winners. This person right here has been picked as the winner.
All right, let's look him up.
I'm going to look this customer up.
So he entered July 22nd. Wait a second.
That's the date I imported the data. So this says enter date and draw date.
Yeah.
That's because I've manually imported.
Okay. All right, he's in New York.
So
very clearly ordered giveaway items.
Yep, I saw a wallet in there. So he nice. He ordered our custom wallet. He ordered a mirror hang.
All right, I'm
Let's see. Yeah,
I'm gonna call him live right now.
You got his number there, Matt?
What's his name? Thomas?
From New York.
Hello,
Hey, is this Thomas?
this is.
Thomas, it's Matt Mormon, Obsessed Garage.
I saw.
Do you want the bad news first or the good news? I'll give you the bad news. Bad news is I look like a freaking idiot on the Emira giveaway because it was all wrong and the winner that I thought won didn't win. The good news is you win. So we just did an update of the data and got it corrected and did a live draw here, or not a live draw with me, Bryce, Matt, and Tommy and Joe. And so you're the guy. So if it's all right with you, I'd like to ship the $150,000 Emira up to you, and it's yours. How does that sound?
You kill me.
I'm dead serious.
I don't,
I'm dead serious.
you know how many times I've watched this thing, and not this one specifically, obviously, and going, you know what? Maybe today's my day.
Well, it is. Yeah, it should have been. I guess it would have been Friday if the universe was correct. but this is the way it was supposed to work
It's
out.
what we said was
Yeah.
the screwing up on Friday was going to make someone's day sometime later.
Yeah.
And I got to the end of it and I said, well, there's still a chance.
Yeah, yeah. So I screwed it up on Monday live in that the software was just broken, and so Bryce and Tommy had to fix it. And so now you bought a couple $100 worth of stuff, and I'm gonna send you the car. Mike just finished the alignment this morning, so it's ready to rock. So the only bad news is you're gonna have to pay a bunch of tax next year. So, but good news is you got a pretty sick car.
You kill me, Matt.
So I'll let you. Why do I do this? What I normally do is let you process, and I'll call you back maybe in a couple hours, and we'll figure out logistics. Since you're in New York, you're in New York, right? You in upstate?
Yep, just off Lake Ontario.
Okay. So Bubba will probably take it to you then. I think he goes that far. And so Bubba, my guy, Superior Towing, they do it a single truck, single trailer, and bring it to you. They picked my car up in Boston, so I'm sure they'll go up to New York. So yeah, man, I'm pumped for you. This thing, I'm looking at it right now. It's freaking sick. So
So you're sitting in your house in your garage looking at my car.
I'm literally in the garage, with everybody on Zoom. We're recording this so I don't get sued someday. I would say, look,
From me, so.
we did this on the up and up, and I feel like an idiot for doing it live wrong. But hey, this couldn't have worked out any better. So
I will tell you, because I got the email yesterday afternoon, whatever, saying, hey, by the way, here's the time, here's the draw.
yeah,
And then every time I clicked on it, it's like, you don't have permission to look at this. I'm like, well,
yeah.
that's fine. And then like 7:30 happened. And I'm like, again, it just wasn't mine.
Yep, I deleted it. I had to take it down because I announced some girl who was like the secretary of a company that bought some tool grid, but the tool grid wasn't eligible. And so our software was pulling in all orders for the entire month and a half time frame, and so it drew somebody who wasn't eligible. And so we had to redo it, and we wanted to do it on the up and up, all legally, as clean as we can make it after the screw up. But it's the same software we've been using for 6 years.
Yeah.
And somebody bought the app, and it just wasn't pulling the data correctly, and so we corrected it, and all the stars aligned, and you're my man, buddy. So
Thank you. And now I'm going to sit here at work going, let me pull up some videos.
do it. Do it, man. So I'll get with you this evening. I'm going to call Bubba and see what his schedule looks like. And what I basically do is sign you a bill of sale, and I give you a bill of sale and the title. Sign the title over to you, and you take it to your DMV and register it. And the title, I think the bill of sale we do at $0, but then you'll get a 1099 next January. I'd file for an extension, and then and either pay the tax or sell it or do whatever the heck you want. So,
all right. I know this happens every time that I've watched, so now I get to be the one going.
hey, at least you're not live in front of 1,000 people or so that's good. It's only me, Tommy, Joe, Bryce, and Matt. So 5 of us.
Yeah. So when we talk, because I know I'm on the fence of 2 ways, because I know you had a video out that you would give the option to potentially keep it and then a value, but if that's and that potentially was a way I'm thinking, but I need to think about this because, like you said, I can turn it around too. I just gotta figure out the monies and the taxes and the.
Yeah. Let me know what you want to do. If you want to buy it at a steep discount, I might be convinced. So
Yeah, $10.
I don't know if I can do that legally, but we'll have to figure that out.
No. And I'm not trying to.
No, I want to do whatever works best for you, buddy. If you want to fly, you want me to fly you down here and you drive it home. If you want me to ship it to you, if you want me to buy it from you, we can figure something out. So, but yeah, think about it. I don't want to put you on the spot. Think about it, and we'll chat tonight. Give you some time to call some people and tell them your fortune just changed, and then we can chat about the details of what you want to do.
Well, everybody there, including you, thank you.
No, thank you, man. Thanks for supporting us. Congrats.
Of course.
All right, I'll catch you this evening. Thanks, buddy. All right, that's it. Bye. Cool. All right.
And
Good
there
job,
we go.
everyone.
A
That's the way it's
giveaway
supposed to
properly
be.
executed. Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
way it's supposed to happen. Yeah.
OG guy bought a couple $100 worth of stuff. I mean, that's what we're hoping, happens. And, the story turned out positive. So, man, I was so pumped for him when he won. I was smiling ear to ear. You saw me probably on the footage there. Man, it's cool that I'm pumped for him. I've had several conversations with him since. I actually asked him if I could share this footage because I told him in the video we weren't live. So I called him and he said, yeah, absolutely, put it out there. He's like, I can't believe how people are freaking out. And again, I get it, I understand it. I don't accept it because I only know one way to do things, the frickin' right way. I have an attorney that does nothing but this. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth the risk. I'm doing this to get a cool car, to engage a new audience, people who never really considered a car, get to live it, experience it, build it the way I would want it, do it a little differently than anybody else does, share it with you live. That was something we never intended to do that we've been able to do for the last 4 or 5 years. And I think giveaways have probably run their course for us. I'm not saying we'll never do one again. We're really built to do the garage giveaway, but I can't legally set it up the way I would want, where I could just pick until I got someone with a garage. Sarah, our attorney, advised us against that. It's not really something you can do. And as you've seen, several of the garage giveaways were difficult because the people didn't have a garage. We had to give them the money. Owen had to give them the money. I think it was Tyler who bought the beanie. We had to give him the money. Charlie, we're still going to do. Charlie, we probably should have given him the money, but Charlie's house is going to be awesome. But when you build a big fancy house, it takes a long time to do it. So they've broken ground, they're in framing, but the house is at least 12 months out. And we're already 12 months from when that giveaway, or 8-9 months from when that giveaway was drawn. We're still going to do that. We're going to video the whole process. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a giveaway on the Helen house. That'd be crazy. So we'd have to sell a lot of stuff. We'd have to sell a lot of digital entries for that one. So as of right now, maybe this is the universe telling me, hey, giveaways have run its course. We broke your software, so maybe it's time to move on to some other ideas. But I do thank everybody for participating. I hope you got some cool stuff. We still have some stuff we're shipping out as it comes in, but I promise you, I only know one way to do things, and it's full transparency. I'm telling you, we screwed it up once, we screwed it up twice. I didn't want to screw it up a third time live, and so we got it right. We did it correctly, and the right guy won. And so that's how the cookie crumbles. I know I wanted to do everything live like normal, but after the second try, I decided, let's just do it this way. And so, I don't have any regrets. I just want to clarify for you so you can feel comfortable with, we did this on the up and up. Bryce and Tommy only know one way to do things, and it's like 100% correct. In fact, I wanted to do it faster. Let's get it done. Get it done faster. They wanted to make sure it was dotted and crossed because we'd screwed it up twice. So anyway, thanks for being here. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. Got lots of really cool videos coming up here soon. Thanks for watching. See you soon.